Hi, welcome to this week's episode of Marketing Uncut. I'm Hanniz and I'll be speaking about social commerce. I'm going to speak about how sports brands are actually using live commerce to make more sales online. Last week I covered luxury fashion retailers, and this week I'll be covering brands like Adidas, Nike, SportsDirect, and another local brand would be Decathlon. Actually not local, it's French. So they are two types of companies I will be covering, which is basically direct brands and retailers who are holding multiple brands like Decathlon and SportsDirect. Before I go into the videos of the social media channels being used to go live or to sell online for these four brands, I would also like to share a platform that is booming in China. Kuaishu is called. A lot of brands are onto that platform to go live. They started off actually with an ability to give their users to gift their viewers gifts using their platform. So that's how they generate a lot of users and a lot of interest. And also they basically have partnered with a few big brands such as Chelsea FC, also working with Cristiano Ronaldo, the super duper famous footballer. I'm not so familiar with football matches or sports matches being telecast on regular TV or pay to stream TV or paid TV, but I understand that this platform will actually give brands a wider reach, not limited to specific media houses or media channels, and they're actually reaching out to a wider genre of people who like to game, people who like to watch beauty videos, who like to shop online, basically. So this is the target audience for brands who need to sell more online, and Kuaishu doesn't charge too much because their target really is to expand their user reach in China. And they're doing a lot of things other than just live streaming for entertainment or for selling or e-commerce. E-commerce is a small part of the business. Their live streaming is actually the bigger core of it, and they're going across industries to make sure that people can use the platform and monetize their business. They have 300 million daily users and the most sophisticated live commerce function of all Chinese short video apps. Kuaishu has already become a major digital player in China. So recently, Chelsea FC actually hosted their first live stream on this platform with an influencer taking fans through a stream of classic goals and matches while setting quizzes and encouraging interaction with comments. So the reaction from fans was positive, and views reached around 300,000 across the stream, a healthy number for a newly opened account. So this would actually lay foundations for the incorporation of live commerce into the streams in the future. And so it's not just about selling your products, but it's also about engaging with your customers. And this is a great opportunity for football or associations or sports entities to penetrate global markets. And share with you the videos that I've discovered online. If you have brands that you'd like to feature on the show, do leave your comments below, or just send us the link of the brands that you like to actually caught your eye and you like us to feature. So thank you again for joining. Leave a like if you like this video. And starting off with Adidas, as you can see here, they are pretty active with photos on their Facebook page. Their videos have about 300 to 500 views. One of the more popular videos is this one, launching their new shoe design. They got a moderate number of engagement. Can be better, of course. Looking at that, they are a global brand. They had 2,100 views, but had only 63 likes.
All runners want to feel like they're progressing, but sometimes that's the hardest part. What if we could make every run feel like progress? This was the start of 4D Forward. All runners want to feel like they're progressing, but sometimes that's the hardest part. What if we could make every run feel like progress? This was the start of 4D Forward. Breaking forces slow a runner down. We thought, how can we turn these forces into forward motion? It took 17 years worth of athlete data, over 5 million lattices, narrowed down to find the perfect geometry. One forward cell, coded to compress in one direction only, transforming vertical pressure into horizontal force, shearing forwards so that you feel a smoother transition with every step. 40 Forward is a performance running midsole designed to move you forward.
Okay, so that was one of the more popular reviews. We have another one with a few others, 15-second videos with about 2,000 views and all that. Looking at the events, the last online event or physical event was actually held in 2019. So they've not held any virtual events, which I think there is an opportunity for sports brands to do so. I'll share that after I finish all the Okay, so next we'll be covering Nike on Instagram, which we found they have actually a lot more followers, a lot more engagement. So they've got actually a lot of videos, and each video you can see there's millions of views. Let's go into the number of comments. It goes into the thousands. And what Nike does is they work a lot with sports personalities. That's how they differentiate themselves from some other brands. They also bring into their stories things that are trending, such as Black Lives Matters, some women empowerment, and here we go to the shop. Quite a variety of things. So let's go to the store. They detected me to be in Singapore. I do miss Singapore though. So this is where you can actually shop online. There are things that you can do within your own e-commerce websites, as I mentioned a few times before, such as having your own live shows within your e-commerce websites. This is something that was done 35 weeks ago, quite some time back.
Instagram, so excited.
So yeah, this is something again where they're talking about things that are happening in the US. So yeah, you can basically see a lot of the content comes from the US. So for those for the local brands, for the local Nike, a suggestion would be to have your mini site, and then you can have your own live show and sell your own products that you want to feature, or have a special sale just for that pop-up virtual event.
Marking our milestones and recognizing the impact of each stride.
Not sure what happened here. There's a lot of repeat comments. Could be a glitch.
Around the world, or the impact made by a young woman in London who didn't feel the safety she needed to run alone in her city. So
Okay, and then now I'll go into the stores. I'm going to also cover a local sports store called Al-Ikhsan. They've been around for years, and you can basically find everything there. Start off with Decathlon. It's a French brand, obviously. This is their Facebook page, and you can see a lot of pretty affordable things. They're announcing that they open 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. offline. Obviously, if you're online, you can sell 24 hours a day. So this is what we're encouraging stores to do. Make your shopping online more robust so that you don't lose out on possible sales. And this is a very good thing that Decathlon is doing. They're using their sales team to do live streams, to sell products. Very great move, I think. And it goes to their website when you want to buy. So this is something that you can do. You can put your own live show within your website so that it will remain there and you don't have to worry about it disappearing on your Facebook page for some reason. One thing I noticed is that they didn't have teasers prior to the live videos. So if they had more teasers, possibly there could be more views. This one has 16,000 views, which is great. Engagement wise, it's alright, it can do better. So I think it would be actually more engaging when you have a ready audience to ask questions and to react to the video. So something that can be improved on is having teasers prior to your live session. This is cool stuff they have. They also have events quite regularly compared to what we've seen before. But this is a physical event. They've not done any virtual pop-up events yet. And it's great that they're working with other brands to have yoga and kickboxing classes and all that, because people are stuck at home, right? So why not work with all these coaches and gyms to do a partnership thing to reach their audience, and they can reach your audience. It's a win-win situation. Then we go to the next one, which is SportsDirect. Same concept. This has more an American feel to it. Things are a bit more expensive. A lot of photos. Very nice pair of shoes. The whole image looks good. And then they have sales. So you can go live when you have sales to make more sales. They have a pretty good following on Facebook, and you can see that they had a contest with 2,000 comments, which is great, with 1.5k shares, which is really good. So this contest must have done pretty well. Something which is interesting that you've done live actually. Again, teasers would help to bring your more audience and more views. This is quite cute. So they're celebrating a 10 years anniversary with a sale. If they had gone FB Live, you could have done a lot more sales because you can capture sales from the comments, the live comments, and once people are engaged, that's when they buy. And the number of views do pretty okay actually. So this is another video of them having a sale, but it redirects people to go to their website. And yeah, why not have this 30% thing directly into your FB Live show selling platform? Talk to us if you need some help. Okay. And then these are the events, not many. The last one was in 2019. A pop-up virtual event could help. And then I'm going to go to the next one, last but not least, Al-Ikhsan. So they bring international brands in. They have their shop here. That post has pretty good number of views and engagement. Questions were not answered by the admin, which is can be improved, because when people take the effort to leave comments on your page, it shows appreciation when you do answer them. So that's their opening, and they're encouraging you to buy from the shop. So what you need to do is you have to click on that link there, and then it goes to their online shop. It can be more robust, I can say. So that's how the shop looks like. You choose the store that you want to buy from. I guess it's to support each shop that they have, and then you buy. Then the stocks come from those shops. Okay, it's a different tactic. They don't have a lot of live sessions. Let's check out their shop. And the events, they had a launch recently in April. So partnerships with Puma looked alright. They had about 1,000 views for a 30-minute session. Could have been better if it was live, because you get not only your viewers coming from your fan page, but also from external on FB Watch, right? And work with football clubs as well. It's a good partnership opportunity. Their views are okay. Engagement can be improved. You see the one with the laughter, that one could be because they actually had a training session online. I'm just going to something close-up version of their shop, I think. Okay, so this is the close-up of their shop, which you saw earlier. These are the number of stores they have. A lot of stores. I guess with their own warehouses. So that's why they have split it up this way for people to choose from. I'm not very sure. And here you go. This is where you can also have your live show within your e-commerce website to push the things that you want to push that are on sale, for example. They're also selling face masks and sanitizers. And also Liverpool Football Club merchandise. Yeah. So yes, so that's the videos that I wanted to share with you. And what do you think? I mean, where do you think things could be improved? Leave your comments below. What are you doing to engage with your customers more? Just to also share with you that Antas Solutions will be taking part in eBizStart exhibition. It's a event for startups. So we're showing our solutions for live selling under Antas Solutions. So do check us out. Our shop is not online yet. They are working on the final versions of the platform. So when it's ready, I'll definitely share the link with you, and so you can visit our virtual booth. For the startups out there, this is a chance for you to also showcase your brand. To take part in this event is free, so you have a free booth. Of course, with a few features, you have an option to upgrade to add more features to your store. And so, coming back to what we've seen so far today, a lot of the international brands have a lot of international content. Well, when I say international, it's very much US driven. The local counterparts maybe don't have to create so much content for their international page, but if you have your own local page, then you have more control about what you can post and make it more local and engaging for the locals. You know what's happening here, you know what's trending. So looking at a different scope of things, looking at a different industry. If you look at GSC, for example, they're always on the ball when there's something happening in Malaysia. The admin staff will always, the social media admin staff will always be on the ball and be posting stuff so relevant to the situation, and that makes it fun. You know, it's not just about selling your products. And unfortunately, GSC is closed, and all cinemas are closed, entertainment outlets are closed because of the lockdown. But they make things fun, and now they're selling things on Shopee and other e-commerce websites to continue making some sales. Other things that maybe you have ideas to make things better for industries that have been hit by the pandemic. For your sports, I would like to recap. For sports brands, you can work with sports clubs, you can work with exercise facilities, venues, sporting venues. I think they are all really much affected by this. There's no more public games to attend. There's no more public events per se again. So whatever you can do online, virtual pop-up events and things will help. Consider surprising and delighting your fans with a special fan event in social media, selling your limited edition goods that are only available in social media. For those brands who are working with ambassadors, this is a chance for you to also ask them to help you push the products that you want to push. Group buys are also a thing. Maybe you can arrange for group buy deals in social media to incentivize purchase with discounts, or better yet, bonuses for customers who club together and buy in bulk. Explore how you can unlock sales with a social media referral, a program rewarding 2 or more linked sales between friends. Remember that the secret to referral success is to offer 2-sided incentives that reward all parties making the purchase. And another thing would be keep it simple, perhaps attracting new social media followers with incentives such as one-time promotion codes, coupons, or discounted shipping for those who follow you. So these are some things that some of the takeaways for this week. I hope you've learned something, and do leave your comments below. Do leave a like for this video. It really helps with the channel getting more views. We can use as much help as possible. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you next week.